One issue that is driving voters to the polls, of course, is issue 3.
That's the measure that would legalize marijuana in Ohio. It's also the topic of tonight's ABC6 Town Hall.
And Bob Kendrick is live at the Columbus Museum of Art. Bob, you've been talking with one of our panelists, Montel Williams, tonight.
That's right, Kurt. Montel is here to speak on behalf of the legalization of medical marijuana. He has been battling multiple sclerosis now for nearly 2 decades and has used medical marijuana in his treatment, he says, to some success. And thanks again for joining us here. We're just looking at some new numbers. 84% of Ohioans support legalizing medical marijuana, and those numbers are borne out pretty much nationwide. Do you think it's inevitable that we legalize medical marijuana throughout the country?
I think what would be smartest is if we just had a president or a Congress, both House, Senate, and Congress, that had the intestinal fortitude to do what they've been doing now for the last 38 years and just literally reschedule it from a Schedule 1 to a Schedule 2 drug. Takes care of everything, allows doctors to prescribe the same medication that they prescribe now. You know, it's almost ridiculous how we have a government that most people out there watching right now do not even understand that our government owns the patent on 3 different forms of cannabinoid, have already licensed it over to companies to commercialize work. We have about 18 patents that our government has filed unequivocally stating the efficacy of marijuana as a medication, from CBD to THC to CBN1, CBN2, CBDB.
So why don't they do it?
Because this is one of those issues that's still the same reason why it was made illegal to begin with. This has a political ramification, not a medical ramification. It was never made illegal for medical purposes.
They think their constituents won't accept it?
1937, marijuana was made illegal in America by something called the Marijuana Tax Act. It wasn't until 1961 that the UN passed a prohibition on trade of hemp and marijuana that started our marijuana laws, but never based on medicine, only based on the fact that you couldn't track the seed. So now that we have documented proof from our own government that cannabis works, it is absolutely egregiously offensive that we have the nerve to not allow everybody to have access. And watch this, one last thing. Since for 38 years, this government has been sending marijuana out every month. Once a month. It started 38 years ago to 20 people. Now 16 of them have died. There's only 4 left. Every month they get marijuana grown at the University of Mississippi that our taxpayers' dollars have paid to research for 48 years. Hillary Clinton the other night at the debate said, well, when we get enough research, how much more research do you need? And also, she signed every year as a senator the bill that funded that research. And she doesn't even know what's going on? Well, ridiculous.
We're going to hear tonight. No, you're doing great. We're going to hear tonight from those who are very much opposed to medical marijuana legalization, and also the opposition to recreational marijuana, which is on the ballot. We'll be doing that during our town hall, starting at 7 o'clock. They better come armed, I would think, with good information for the opposition, because you're very passionate about this.
Well, the problem is that most people have false information, mistruths, and that's all we've been doing is giving that out. Tonight, I hope you tune in, because I'm going to give you facts. Stop the lies, facts, dates, numbers, everything you need. Right now, before it even starts, go up online and look for the number of U.S. patents issued for cannabis.
All right. Montel Williams here tonight as a part of our town hall on issues 2 and 3 at the Columbus Museum of Art. It starts at 7 o'clock. You can still be in the audience. If you'd like to go to abc6onyourside.com right now, you can get registered to be here at the Museum of Art, or you can also watch it streaming online, same site, abc6onyourside.com.